Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's the big day that we're taking the Rotax off of the little red rocket, and they're packing it up. But watch and enjoy, which I hope is going to be a very simple procedure. Take care. Just getting started here, Jake is documenting the state of the engine before removal, while Jacob begins the process of removing the dozens of bolts that hold the engine core to the plane and the various ancillary components. One of the many trips to the very large toolbox that the Heavenbound crew carries with them on their house calls. It's a well-known fact that aircraft mechanics must possess good dexterity in their hands, but what is not as widely known is that they also must have the footwork of a ballet dancer. Here we see Jacob and Jake performing Dance of the Overloaded Oil Pan by Peter Tchaikovsky. While Jake works on freeing the engine control unit, Jacob is about to pull the coolant overflow tank off the firewall. The ECU and what I believe is the engine's power bus, as there are a bunch of fuses and a couple of huge capacitors underneath that translucent panel, are almost disconnected from the engine. Disconnecting the fuel injection assembly is definitely a two-man job. I was initially surprised that this didn't go with the engine, but given that the issues are really internal, it makes sense.
I think we can unplug it up there. Unplug it up there?
Jake finds one more connection that needs to be severed from the engine block.
Which one is it? That one. Oh. Why did
Down to the brass tacks, Jake and Jacob start to remove the bolts that hold the engine mount to the firewall. The final bolts will be removed when the engine is suspended on the crane. When I saw the strap, I knew we were close to removing the engine.
We're ready to open this door, Joe.
You know, I just can't explain the excitement of watching a large pickup truck equipped with a medieval battering ram backing towards a large portion of my net worth. Fun times.
Just a little more. Yeah.
Nicely done. Finally free of the firewall, it's time to pull the engine away from the plane.
Pull the truck forward. Very carefully.
The nervous owner decides he needs to supervise.
Keep going. That'd be good.
Great job, nervous owner.
Wide open. Are we gonna be able to swing that around, do you think?
See how high this thing goes.
That didn't seem like it wanted to pump.
Well, that's
Incredibly stupid, isn't it?
retarded.
Yeah. So I wonder if we'll have to.
Unfortunately, the pneumatic lift was not going to raise the engine any higher. A little improvisation was in order.
Don't want to do that.
Huh?
I don't want to do that.
I don't really want to do that either.
Not getting any pressure on the cylinder, is that what it is? Okay, what?
Yeah.
Nervous owner once again steps in to save the day.
That oil stuff there.
Finally, Jacob screws the engine mount to the pallet. And we're done. Excellent job by the Heavenbound team. While I was editing this video, they were splitting the engine and looking for clues. Andy Humphrey shared some initial findings, but I'm going to wait for the full teardown and analysis before releasing an update video. The engine is actually going to advanced power plant systems in Wisconsin, not Mississippi, as I mentioned in the previous video. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and share if you're enjoying my work. As always, thanks for watching, and happy landings.